World Polio Day, a global commitment to eradication. World Polio Day, observed every year on October 24th, serves as a reminder of the global efforts to eradicate poliomyelitis, a highly infectious disease that primarily affects children under 5. This day was established by Rotary International to honor the work of Jonas Salk, who led the first successful development of the polio vaccine in 1955. Since then, the world has made tremendous progress towards eliminating this disease, but challenges still remain. Polio, once a major global health concern, can lead to paralysis and, in some cases, death. The disease spreads from person to person, mainly through contaminated water, and multiplies in the intestine. The introduction of vaccines dramatically reduced polio cases by 99%, and efforts by organizations like the World Health Organization, UNICEF, and Rotary International continues to push towards total eradication. The Global Polio Eradication Initiative, launched in 1988, is the largest public-private partnership dedication to eliminating polio worldwide. On the World Polio Day, we acknowledge the health workers, volunteers, and organizations working on the front lines of the eradication efforts. This dedication has prevented millions of cases of paralysis and death, and they continue to push for the final milestone, a world where no child suffers from polio.
Almost exactly 5 years ago, it was January 21st, 2010, we had public health grand rounds on polio eradication in India. At that time, it didn't look like we were going to succeed in India. It looked like either the vaccine wouldn't work well enough or we couldn't reach the areas that needed to be reached. But India proved to the world that it could be done, and if, quite frankly, it can be done in India, it can be done anywhere.
Nigeria's role in fight against polio. World Polio Day is a reminder of the global effort to eradicate polio, and Nigeria stands as a symbol of progress in this fight. Once a hotspot for polio, Nigeria was officially declared polio-free by the World Health Organization, WHO, in 2020, a major milestone that reflects years of dedication, resilience, and collaboration.
Over the past year, we've seen remarkable progress in Nigeria, and because of that, we have the prospect that maybe Africa is now free of wild polio virus. If it's not free of wild polio virus, it's very close to being free of wild polio virus.
For decades, the country was one of the last Romanian nations where the disease was endemic, largely due to challenges such as insecurity, political instability, and misinformation about vaccines. In the northern regions, where vaccination campaigns faced resistance, reaching children was particularly difficult. However, through persistent efforts by the Nigerian government, global health organizations like WHO and UNICEF, and local community leaders, the tide was turned. The success of Nigeria's polio eradication campaign is rooted in the use of innovative strategies. Health workers bravely navigated areas affected by conflict, even risking their lives to ensure that children in the most vulnerable communities receive the oral polio vaccine, OPV. Partnership with religious and traditional leaders helped build trust within communities that were initially resistant to vaccination. These local influencers played a crucial role in dispelling myths and encouraging widespread acceptance of immunization. Nigeria's achievements was also made possible by technological advancements. The use of real-time data monitoring and mobile technology helped track vaccination efforts and quickly respond to outbreaks, ensuring no child was left unvaccinated. With these innovations, Nigeria not only reduced polio cases but also strengthened its health system ability to address other health crises. While the victory over white polio in Nigeria is a cause for celebration, vigilance remains crucial. The risks of polio resurgence still exist, particularly through vaccine-derived poliovirus, which can occur in under-immunized communities. Nigeria must continue to maintain high vaccination coverage to prevent any resurgence and support efforts in neighboring communities that are still fighting the disease. As we celebrate Nigeria's victory over polio, it is also a reminder that the fight is not yet over for the rest of the world. By maintaining its commitment to immunization and health system, strengthening Nigerians can continue to lead by example. On this day, let us recognize the health workers, volunteers, and advocates who have made Nigeria's polio-free status possible and renew our dedication to ensuring that no child anywhere suffers from polio again. Vaccination remains the key strategy, and continued support for vaccination campaigns in high-risk areas is critical to stopping the virus once and for all. While polio is no longer a public health threat in most of the world, the battle is not yet over. World Polio Day is a call for action for everyone to support global immunization efforts, raise awareness, and fund the fight against polio. Together we can end polio for good, ensuring that future generations can live without fear of this debilitating disease. This October 24, we celebrate the progress the world has made and renew our commitment to eradicating polio worldwide. World Polio Day.